rehearsed. Right time, right? He knows exactly what to say at the right time. You know how to say it, and he sounds smooth with it. When he begins to sound smooth with it, yeah, he has practice, a whole lot of practice, and you gotta pay attention. When you see a man have practice with all these women, he can talk very good, and fortunately, that's what men use for women. Yeah, they have practice. Men use that all the time. Men use that all the time. That's a plus for men. Men who text lovely text, but when you are face to face or talk on the phone, is no feeling. Well, it depends on that man. Sometimes, hey Jamisha, some men don't use a lot of feelings to speak. And that's not what we were taught. We don't use all of the feelings. I think women are trained to use that feelings. Don't expect a man and a woman to be the same. Don't expect a man and a woman to. I'm talking about in that case. Don't expect a man and a woman to act or be the same. Remember, if something doesn't work, don't do it. And if it doesn't work for you, then don't do it either. If you see a man who's not talking in his feelings and stuff, and that's not what you want, don't do it. We're not the same. We're not the same. We're not going to be the same. We don't act the same. We don't feel the same. But I'm telling you, a man knows to get to a woman's heart, you have to get to her ear. She have to hear some sweet stuff and give her some money. Two things. Give her some money and talk sweet things in her ears. Give her some money, talk in her ears. Show some money, talk sweetly on her ears. After a while, she listens and she feels good. And that's why, again, hey, Crone, that's why a lot of women are confused when it comes to, I'm confused. What are you confused about? What he says he's going to do this, but what are you confused about? What he said. Hey, Janelle, he said that he was going to do, but so what is he doing? Well, he's doing something else. Well, trust what he's doing more than what he's saying. Actions hold more depth than words. A lot more depth. Do you know? I kissed a man and his heart was empty. What does that mean? What does that mean? Hey Mercedes, how do you kiss a man and his heart? How do you know his heart was empty? What did you want to feel? You kissed the man and his heart was empty? What the hell? I don't even know what that means. Maybe I'm how you know he had no feelings? Because he didn't show it? How you know he didn't? Girl, you got powers. You got superpowers, man. I don't know. Hey, I can't answer that one. You got some strong powers. If you kiss a man, thank you, Happiness Blends. If you can kiss a man and you can feel he has no feelings, Lord, that's deep. Don't forget, you guys, every day you can get your heart. Thank you, Chrome. Thank you so much. What the hell just happened? I've had me try convince me their words matter more than their actions. Nah, man. You very religious? I don't think religious. I don't think religious brings out any kind of that type of power. Hey Tracy, but listen. Sometimes, the superpowers make. Listen, man. Sometimes, man. Sometimes. Listen. Sometimes. Number one. Sometimes you can be wrong. Seriously. Hey Kiki, the one. How you doing? Sometimes you can be one. I mean, be wrong. Sometimes you can be a little confused. Sometimes you don't. Whether you're a child of God or a child of anything, if you kiss, so did you have to kiss him to see that he had no feelings for you, or you mean he has no feelings for you? And so just listen. Sometimes, thank you, blessings to you too. Sometimes a person don't have feelings for you. It was all fake. I got you. I got you. I got you. Because sometimes there's ain't nothing there. Sometimes the intention. So listen, behind every action there's an intention. Behind every actions there's an intention. The intention is where your intuition picks up. Your intention is where the spirit picks up. Let me say that, the spirit or the God within you picks up. Or the religion as far as what is what it picks up, the behind the scenes. And so through actions and words you can pick it up. Right? Sometimes you can pick up that somebody is not feeling you. Somebody, that love is not, or that respect is not mutual. The love is not mutual. The desire is not mutual because there's nothing there. Right? And so when we understand that, now is what we, oftentimes we try to convince the other person, we feel bad and we think something is wrong with them. There's nothing wrong with them. They just don't like you like that. They just don't like you like that. They want to just, sometimes the person will just sometimes, if that's the case, sometimes the person want to just put his little peepee in, right? Hey, Maria, how you doing? Sometimes they want to put. Sometimes they just want to put their their little thing in and get a little release. And so a lot of I know some men who don't have to feel anything to do that. I know some women is the same way too, by the way. But if that's not for you, you have to be honest with yourself. Don't convince them. Don't try nothing at all. But understand also, sometimes you can be wrong. Sometimes the energy that you pick up can be completely wrong too. Better to feel that rejection is a protection. Sometimes rejection is not always. Sometimes rejection is not always a protection, right? Sometimes rejection can mean. Let's be honest, right? I mean, I get what you mean, but let me talk about, because I hear that so often. Rejection is God's protection. You know, let me ask you this, right? This for everybody. Mercedes, this is not about what you said, okay? But it's not about you. I'm just saying. We can't look at things all the time like rejection is God's protection, right? Because sometimes rejection sometimes could be because you suck. Sometimes it's because you're not doing anything. Sometimes it's because you're lazy. Sometimes it's because, you know what I mean? Like sometimes it's because you're not doing what you're supposed to do. Sometimes it's because you don't want to reciprocate anything. I mean, can we be honest? Sometimes some people don't want to reciprocate nothing. They just and want without giving nothing back in return. And sometimes your rejection can be, right, that you ain't doing the right things. If I go for a job, right? Right. This is not into you. So, if I go for a job and I don't have the right credentials, I don't have the right degree, and they reject me, is it because God protected me? Oh, it's because God is telling me, go get a damn degree, boy. Why you even waste your time applying to this job? This job ain't for you. You know what I mean? This job ain't for you. The requirement asks for a 4-year degree, 6 years of experience, and here you come with no experience and a 2-year degree. It's not the same thing. And so when they say, well, this ain't for you, it's God protection. No, 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 no. It's because your credentials are low. Seriously. That's true, Belinda. But Belinda, when people ask the question, would you date yourself? They will say yes. When people, you see, when people ask the question, ask yourself if you will date yourself. People don't see that. Listen, people is okay with their flaws. And it's not that they're okay with their flaws. They cope with it for 50 years already. They cope with their trauma already. They cope with that nonsense. They cope with their dismissive behavior. They know how to cope with their raggedy ass thoughts and their raggedy ass minds. They know how to cope with that stuff. Right? They know how to cope with that stuff because it's theirs. They have been dealing with it. But when it comes to somebody else's stuff, nobody wants to cope with someone else. Nobody wants to understand or accept someone else's shortcomings. And that's our problem. And so when we ask somebody, would you date yourself? They will say, yes, I'm a great catch. Matter of fact, social media and society would even tell them, that's right. You are a great catch. No, I'm not. No, you're not. No, you're not a great catch. But we tell people, listen, we hate to hurt people's feelings online. Some of y'all don't like this conversation, and I get it. I get it. It sucks. It's a very ugly conversation. It's very, Miranda, it's a very ugly conversation. But nobody is being honest. And so you will go through life thinking, what's wrong with these men? They don't want me because somebody already told you that you are the shit. Men do it. I mean, I don't think it happens to men. People don't lie to men. People don't lie to men. People don't lie to men. They be telling men, nah, you short, dude. That's why. You be telling men, nah, bro, you don't even have a real job. People be, listen, men get the hit. We be getting punched in the face. Listen, dude, anybody wants you. Look at you, you're short. You know, you don't dress right. You know, you fat. Like, come on. Men don't get nothing. So men are like, oh, damn, that hurtful. Dogs get better treatment than men. Am I true or false? Am I lying? Dogs get better treatment than men. True or false? And I'm not bashing nobody. Listen, I'm not trying to, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to, start a war. But dogs get better treatment than men. See? It's true. We don't get nothing. And so if a man is ugly, he know he ugly. True. I mean, for real though. When a man is ugly, you said dogs don't lie? So that's like me saying women don't lie. Okay, so let me say this statement. Women don't lie. Is that true or false? Women don't lie. Indeed, Aurora. It's just God. I like my man. My dog has his own quarters in my house, rent free. Somebody said, true, that women don't lie. You see the nonsense that you have to, you see the nonsense? Do you see the nonsense? Because you all put up, listen, of course you lie. You all lie a lot. You all lie. You are just taken to the grave. I've been lied to. I've been sworn upon God about something and it was a lie. I've been lied to many times. And I lied many times too. I'm not saying I'm better or they're better, but we all lie. Come on. But when it comes to men, we don't get nothing. We don't get nothing. But when it comes to women, no matter how you look, you're slaying. No matter what size you are, you're slaying. If you're broke, you still slay. If you ain't got no job, you still slay. If you get 16 and a half kids by 21 different dudes, you're still slaying. Somebody's out there for you, queen. Somebody's coming to get you. Somebody's coming to rescue you. Oh, you meet the right one. Don't gotta settle, queen. That's the difference. And I think that's why people are confused. Because you really believed it. You believe it in your heart. You really believe it. And so when you look at the men, women get talked about on this app. Man, we all do. Oh, don't we all do? We better make a choice to accept people for who they are. Facts. But we have to be honest, though. Everybody tells you that you're slaying. I get it. Be slaying if you want to. But I think it does a lot more damage. Because now you really don't see the real deal. You don't see where you can improve. You really don't see that you have issues. You really don't see that you have a long way to go. You're really not seeing that you probably need to stop doing this, put down this drinks, we're not seeing that. We're not seeing the truth. All we're seeing is somebody cuddling people. So we have to be honest with ourselves. Delusion is killing. Yeah, I'm telling you, Diana, like for real. And listen, and I am not trying to bash women, by the way. Be who you are. I'm not looking for a woman, so be who you are. Say yes, we get talked about on this app also. Yeah. Gonzalez, go somewhere else. Take it to somewhere else, man. Chill out with that stuff. You trying to talk with this nonsense? Y'all be trying to scam people everywhere you are going. But listen, though. What I'm saying is this right here. What I'm saying is this right here, man. Serious, all joke aside, man. You gotta look at yourself. Be honest with yourself. Like, for real, look at yourself. Let's start with here. Look at what you can see. Look at what you can see. Look at the things that you can see. Both genders, men and women. Look at what you can see. Do you like it? Do you really like it? Be honest. Do you really like it? Can it be improved? Can you improve it? That's number one. Number two, your attitude. Do you like it? If somebody was just like you, would you like them? The way how they talk? The way how they act and the way how they behave? Would you? Probably not. then improve it. Look at the way you communicate, the way you talk. Me personally, as a man, I can't be with a woman who cuss a lot. Like F this, mother effer. If I hear you keep saying F and F, I can't do it. I rather not. Because you're not gonna, after I say my prayer or my meditation, I hear that stuff in my mind, I can't deal with you. And sometimes I'm quiet because I'm already in my head, think, in my, manifesting or meditate, and you come with that F and oh, I can't. I can't be with a complaining. Somebody who complains of that. I can't. Indeed, full of joy. I can't be with somebody who complains of that. I can't. Listen, back in the days, my wife used to drive me crazy. Choose better because deep down they know they don't deserve better. Lord have mercy. Woo! Do better, right? My wife used to drive me nuts. She used to complain a lot. And I'm like, what the hell? Oh, I can't do this. So I'm like, listen, is you going to complain or we're going to fix it? Because I can't do the complain. Why are we complaining about? What are we complaining about? It's very inquisitive. All right, Marty, you be blessed. But she doesn't complain anymore. Because it ain't nothing to complain about. Sometimes you have to remember. Sometimes you have to remember, man. It get on my last nerve. Sometimes you have to remember, hey, listen, let's fix it. Like, we can put energy to fixing it. If you don't like it, let's fix it. Or if you can't if you can't fix it, leave it alone. What you complaining about? That stuff will drain anybody. Well, if you let it drain you. Now, if I hear when somebody complains, somebody else, girl, complain all you want. It's your complaint. It's your life. Complain. Complain complain every day. That's your business. Indeed, full of joy. But we can fix the things. But one thing, we have to be honest. Are you a person who complains all the time? Look at your finances. Are you broke? Are you broke and expecting somebody with money? Are you broke and expect somebody to buy your stuff because you're broke? Like, let's be honest, let's be real. Because in 2026, just like how women don't want broke men, I don't think men want broke men no more. I think that time is out. You don't honestly identify. Indeed, true. But sometimes, man, like we want. Now I get it. A woman wants a man who is. This is gonna sound crazy. The men that women want, he has to be more intelligent. He has to be taller. He has to be more financially successful. Hey, Ninas, he has to be more mature mentally. He has to be this. He has to be stronger. He has to stand for everything that he's not. That she's not. He has to be above her. He has to, and that's when she trusts him to lead. Has to be more patient. Has to be more kind. Has to be more giving. Has to be more intellectual. He has to be a whole lot more. I don't know where you all find this man at. I think you all should let me know when you all find him. Because you all expect a man to be all these things more than you and then say that men ain't shit. I don't understand that. Sometimes you're going to have to take something that you don't like. We all do. Listen, happiness blends. That's a good question. Usually no. Hey, unpopular librarian, how you doing? I don't have time to complain. I work too hard. I feel you, girl. I feel you, Mercedes. But we have to be honest with ourselves, man. We have to be honest. We have to understand, Chesney. We have to understand, hey, Andrea, that we ourselves don't come with all those things that we expect people to come with. I think the system set it up like that because they said the man is supposed to be the head. You're right, Crone. That's what my wife told me. I asked my wife the other day. I said, why do women expect men to be bigger, stronger, more intelligent, more financially stable, more money, more this? She said, because it's not my fault. This is what my wife told me. My wife said, my wife told me, she said, well, you told us that you were stronger. So we want you to be stronger. You told us that you have more money. So have more money. She says, men told women that they was stronger. Be stronger. Men told, men told women that there was leaders. Be leaders. She said, all we want, my wife said, all we want is for you to do what you said that you are. Hey, Cece, that's what my wife told me. Now, I don't know if it makes sense or not. But I was like, well, she said, you the one who told us this. That's why that's why we expected it. Seriously. Hey, Tanise. And so I get it. So it sucks. But let's be honest though. In this reality that we are in this reality, that we are in, everybody don't get to have what they want. Everybody don't get one. Everybody keeps saying there's somebody out there for everybody. Is that true? Do you all think that's true? The gym was great, of course, Cece. It was always supposed to be a partnership. It's not true, Happiness Blend? You don't think there's someone out there for everyone? You don't think so? So you all don't believe that? There's someone out there for everyone? Dottie said yes. Hey, Dottie. Well, I heard Chestnut said no, we don't. There's someone out there for everyone. That's what everybody says. I don't think so either. Because even if there was someone for you, you wouldn't want them. Because we don't see ourselves as what we are. We don't see ourselves. We don't want people our level. We want people on higher levels. True or false? Do women want men their level or higher? Be honest. I know that you all don't want lower. Yeah. Man down, which part? Seriously. I don't think we look at ourselves to match ourselves. So, yeah, the other day I saw two people. Yeah, higher. I saw two people, a couple, a man and a woman. And I was like, that's a perfect match. That's a perfect match. Right? They both look very similar. Looked identical. I'm like, yep, they understand. She understood that, and he understood that. And I don't want to say something mean or bad, but they understood. They understood. Listen, you match her, she matches you. You match each other. Seriously, you match each other just great. I was like, that's a beautiful couple. Indeed, Petros. My person absolutely didn't get fertilized. See? But women want somebody higher. You want somebody who's higher. Somebody who has more influence. Boy, I watched Usher. I heard a woman said, I spent 20 G's on an Usher concert. 20 G's, a single woman. She said, I spent $20,000 on an Usher concert to see a man. One of my fantasies. The man that wants her, she would give him hell. And I think that makes sense in this society. She said she spent $20,000 on Usher concert on a man that she wants. But the ones who want her has to go through hell. Finances? No. It's not just finances. Women want men who are higher in vocabulary, who are higher in society, who are higher in the way they think, who are higher in how much money they make, who are higher in their influence and their status, intellectually. I mean, they have to be. That's what women want. I mean, and listen. Is it wrong? I'm not saying it's wrong. I've never required anything from a man that I couldn't reciprocate. I hear you, Kiki. By the way, I'm not saying you're wrong because, listen, let's be honest. In the animal kingdom, all of the females species want a certain masculine species. A lot of the female species want a certain masculine species. I mean, the male species. We are animals. We are. So even the animals, what are we, plants? Fungus? Bacteria? Put ourselves on pedestals and expect we deserve better than we are. Facts, unpopular. Facts. You're right. I agree. I'm saying we gotta be honest with ourselves. If you're shooting that high, you need to be a man's wanted equivalent. I agree. Can animals control the urge to mate? Can have you seen humans try to control their urge to mate? They've been miserable and grouchy and grumpy. Human beings are animal. We are in the animal kingdom. We're not plants. We're not bacteria. We're not fungus. We're in the animal kingdom. We are said to be a higher conscious animal. We are said to be a higher conscious animal group. But human beings are animals. We are animals. We are animals. We have been. As a matter of fact, what does Google say? Ask Google. I could be wrong. And then I think having a man with all of that hype of 6 figures, 6 feet, and 6 pack. Bacteria and fungal yeast. See, it's hell. So then we even worse than I thought. we even worse than I thought. Hey, hey, Echoes, how you doing? People date. Listen, but seriously, all joke aside, though, we're not honest with ourselves. We're not honest with ourselves, man. If we just look at ourselves and be honest with ourselves, look at our finances, look at our attitude, look at our behaviors, look at the way we think, look at the way we feel. The truth is, what you have is what you deserve. Everybody thinks that's a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. If you realize that it's a good thing, you can fix it for your advantage. Yeah, no, Sandra, like for Homo sapiens sort of creatures. God is the one who has to define us. Google can't. God is. Have you ever heard God's voice, man? Just remember, these men that you want have their own kind of preferences. So I mean, that's facts. That is facts. We belong to the animal. Yeah, we really do. I just like, just the area we need to work on. Yeah, Chastity. I mean, but seriously, we're going to get better at. Hey, Terrelyn. Most men have their own kind of preference. Yeah, we have preferences too. Listen, if I was God knew that if He made me about 6 foot 2 inches, oh, I would be terrible. I would be a whore for a long time. So here, you don't believe in God? What is that gonna do with the conversation, though, Rich? I mean, I know you have been here for a while in the conversation, but why? I mean, okay, let's say I don't. Just for all purpose, whatever that is. Let's say I don't. Then what? Then why does it have to do with this conversation about dating and relationship? I mean, I'm just curious because in this conversation, that question don't make a difference. See what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Animals, you said, Google can define. I ain't saying ain't some things that you learn in school? Did you learn everything in the Bible or did you learn it in school? Didn't you learn that dogs are animals in school? Didn't you learn that roses are plants? And so in school, they taught you that humans are animals in the animal kingdom. Ain't that what they taught you to? That's what, who teach us? Humans teach us. Humans taught us. Not God, humans. It just sounds good to say God taught you. Humans taught you. That's why you have a subconscious mind. That's why you have a parent. I mean, I'm just saying. Humans taught you. Humans taught us. We all was born in this physical world by human parents. And it's okay. It's okay. Let's not be too spiritual or religious that we miss that part. I was just messing with you now, everyone. I know, Miranda. I know. But listen, but we were here chilling. Let's just chill. Let's just, yeah. We were just having a conversation. Don't let that, Yeah, don't let the religious stuff and the God stuff and the spiritual stuff. We're talking about, just relationships and dating and friendships and all these things. Don't let that you know what I mean? Yeah. But seriously, men have options. Well, especially when we have money and height and looks and career. Oh, we have options. If God made me, see, I said God. If God made me 6'3" and good looking, like a real good looking dude at 6'3", boy, he would do me a disfavor. I mean, he will do me, that would be an injustice because I promise you, I will be raggedy. Hey, Terramont. Oh, yeah, humans, for one thing about that, we're all not gonna agree. Yeah, facts, facts, facts. It's just a conversation. God is not right. We have to have many options. They treat us like trash when we have nothing. Facts, 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 facts. Rich, it will be a whole different title to say. It would be a whole different type of life. Boy, if God had made me 6'3" and good looking and a hunk, and if I could have dance, oh, and sing, oh my Lord, if God had made me a singer, oh man, oh no 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 no, oh man, I'll be Usher. You hear me? Whew. I'm telling you, but he made, he made me short. I'm like, is that a joke? Right? It's like, you know what I mean? It's like, is that a joke? Like you made me short? Okay, I'm humble. I humble myself. You know, I'll settle down. I'll pick a woman. I'll pick one. It saved my life though. Being short saved my life. I don't know about you all, but being short saved my life. From the hey Simon, how you doing? Am I grateful for all your input? Yeah, sure. But what's your question? Remember, we are all perfect. Indeed, we are. But you know, do you guys know? Can I be honest with you guys? Can I be honest with you guys, man? See if come this. Miranda, you're right. You're right. Oh Lord, being short removed me from a lot of people's list. Listen, can we be honest for a while? But our humans are not going to think you're perfect. Right. True, true, true. Best things come in small packages, right? Sometimes, right? Because sometimes when it comes to the small package, you complain. Aim in the face, I better hit the gym. I'm telling you, let's be honest. I'm 46 years old. Well, almost 46. As you get older, if you are short, people don't look at you no more. If you are older and short, and that age comes with you, people don't look at you anymore, man. People stop. Like you begin to be, you begin to disappear. Like you begin to disappear in the groups in the gym. Listen, when you are short and getting older, I promise you, people don't look. People don't, especially because does anybody? Many blessings to you too. Does anybody feel young in their minds? But like, do you feel do you all still feel young and good? Yes, I bet you do. Like, you feel young and good. Yeah, you feel good, right? Yeah, you feel young and good. And so when you go out, when you're around, you look at the younger group, people who look a little younger, people who look in their youth, not in their youth as in young, young little raggedy people, but I'm talking about youthful people. They don't look at you no more. They don't look at you no more. They don't notice you. You notice them, but they don't notice you. If you haven't seen this yet, maybe I'm tripping. You notice them because you feel young, you feel youthful, but the youthful people don't notice you. They don't. I promise you, they don't. Because if they did, oh, you'll have a bunch of younger friends. You'll have a bunch of numbers from young people. You'll have a bunch of your dates from you. They don't notice you. Oh, oh, really? How old do you think I was? Do I look that old though? I mean, do I look that old? I don't. It's my gray. They try. I don't know, Chesney. I don't know about that one. But as we get older, man, short man that I want, and a lot of women notice him, but don't go after him. That's pretty cool. Well, go up, shoot your shot, girl. Shoot your shot. He says to Grace, shoot your shot. Sometimes a woman gotta shoot her shot. If you want a man, shoot a shot. All he's gonna say is no. That's the worst thing he's gonna say. I am older than you, and a very height man my age looking for fast tales with no commitment. Yeah, man. You know, at a certain place in your life, a lot of people don't want commitment anymore. I don't think a lot of people want commitment. I had a young guy hit on me about a week ago. Tim walked up behind him and just waited. Damn. And he turned around. He got scared. Hey, Mike, how you doing, brother? How you doing, man? It's not your look. It's your... Oh, well, thank you, Kiki. I appreciate you. And that's a beautiful compliment. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Gray doesn't mean you are old. I see younger than you. Well, that is true, too. Hope you guys can look this good when I never ride Mercedes. But I'm saying, man, when you, but I mean, I don't have a problem being short. By the way, I never had a problem being short. You know, it's just that I'm telling you, as we get older, we go behind the scenes a little bit more and more and more. We go a little bit behind the scenes. Do you know a lot of old people don't get seen anymore? Old people don't get seen anymore. You all never heard that? You all never heard it before? You are telling me that you all never heard that? The more you get old, the older you get, nobody sees you anymore. Nobody pay attention to you anymore. You all never heard it before? Are you all tripping? Right, that's what I'm saying. I heard, man, you all are tripping. See, your first time? I'm like, I know this is not our first time hearing that. Hitting on me, want the taken care of. Don't want to be taken care of? Yeah, Mick, I'm telling you. We can pass, I'm telling you, you can pass through. Listen, for work, go apply for a loan and see what happens. Go apply for a loan when you get old. Go apply for a mortgage when you get old. Oh, where's your son? How old are you? 55. I don't know. Then now you have to depend on how much money you have in the bank. Then yes. But if you old and you got the money, man, old people, and I ain't old, I'm just saying. Many blessings to you all, Caribbean men. Is it a cultural that they seem to go outside the relationship and have boundaries on their phones? Yes. Okay, when you say Caribbean, when you say Caribbean, what island exactly? Are you talking about, which island are you talking about? Because I would say an island, but I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. Which island in the Caribbean? Does it start with a J and end with an A? These young people get annoyed around us older people. Yeah, man. They do. They do. Nope. Empress. I didn't say it. Empress. I did not say that. I just say start with a J. But you say Caribbean men, is it a cultural thing that they seem to go outside the relationship and have boundaries on their phones? Can you be more specific with which island is the person from? And please reveal our community gift. Oh, thank you, Belinda. I don't know how to do that. Miranda, do you know how to do that, Miranda? When you send a community gift? Thank you, Belinda. Thank you so much. I actually love older people because I learn so much from them. I agree. Thank you, Echoes. Thank you so much. This is a man that has something to hide. Well, yeah. Are you still there, Simon or Simone? The top, the three. Girl, I don't know how to do all this stuff. I'll wait. But listen, though. But listen. We have to be honest. We have to be honest with ourselves. We gotta be honest. When we get older, as we get old, Lord have mercy. Older men boundaries should be respected. As we get older, man, I'm so happy. But then again, we could all end up single, whether we older or not. We could all end up single at 60. You probably had a man or a woman for 40 years, and you, bam, after 40 years, you get single. So anybody could be single at an older age. But sometimes, being at an older age, you're going to put up with a lot more dating. Like, I think at a certain older age, I think above 50, you're going to put up with some stuff that you really, and you know, when you all get older, the patience is gone. The patience is gone, man. The patience is just gone. The patience is like, I ain't got time for this. And so oftentimes people just get 50 years old and I'd rather be single. Thank you, the Bev. How you doing? I'd rather be single because the risk outweighs the you know some people are just staying single. If you have very great hygiene, it's a good start. Mine left about 10 years ago. Oh, wow. I'm 53 and I have no patience. Yeah, I mean, patience are gone. Patience go there. My patience, listen, patience go out the window quick as you get older. I can see myself, if my wife leaves me a few years from now, I ain't gonna have no patience either because I don't feel like it. Because because that means I have to deal with somebody different from what I used to deal with for 20 years. I mean, I've been married for however long that you've been married, 20, 30 years. Now you learn to be used to someone who's completely different. You're like, no, I'll pass. What if you are 55? Would you recommend dating? For a man or woman? You know, I I think men has it easier. I think. It depends. I don't know. But it depends on if the man is clean. If the man is clean, if he's good looking, if he's tall, or he has it. But woman, because you're gonna have to go through so many damn frogs. You're gonna kiss so many. Sometimes you gotta kiss a lot of frogs, man. But not that there's no good men, but you all ain't got no patience. You all ain't got no patience at all. You all don't know how to just relax and be cool. Things are, you all overthink a lot. It's just dealing with somebody who overthinks all the time, or dealing with somebody who's in there. in there. Don't take everything I say seriously, by the way. But dealing with somebody with their old feelings, you know what I mean? It's a lot, and somebody with different expectations. Because I think if a woman just relax herself, if a woman just relaxed herself, listen, a sense of humor, of course, I have facts. Plenty of cats out there. Listen, I think if women just relax a bit, and just because men are gonna bring certain things to the table. I know you don't want the things that men bring. Like for instance, ladies, let me ask you a question, right? Ladies, let me ask you a question, ladies, right? Right, Mike? Let me ask you a question. Yeah, yes, Chastity? Yeah. Let me ask you a question, right? Let's say you're talking to a man. You meet a man. He is 57 years old, right? He's 57. You were 57 years old. I mean, he's 57. You 55. He brings up the word after two conversation, sex. You're already annoyed. True or false? You was going to say something. He bring up sex. You're 55 years old. He brings up sex in 2 weeks. Are you annoyed or frustrated? Are you ready to turn off? Men need to relax. My daughter is coming. I think okay. Give me one. I'll be right back. Let me help my daughter with her homework. Yes? You gotta give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Which one?
This one.
Which one?
This one.
Finish each sentence with descriptive words to show that you know the meaning of the underlying vocabulary word. Jesus. Finish each sentence. This is a different type of English, girl. But I didn't have this English when I was your age. I had the cat was running. You remember the type of English homework you all had in third grade? This is different type of English. Finish each sentence with descriptive words to show that you know the meaning of the underlined vocabulary word. You hear me? The storm was so fierce that. Finish the sentence. Oh, so you have to finish the sentence. So the storm was so fierce. You know what fierce means?
No.
You know what fierce means?
No.
If I say you're fierce.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, just think about it. Fierce.
I still don't know what it
Okay, it was like strong and bad and
means.
so it was very strong, like a big hurricane.
Okay.
So the storm was so fierce that
It
it
is big.
no. How about the storm was so fierce that everyone lost electricity for 6 months.
I don't think the 6 months. Is
Okay,
that.
how long?
5 days.
5 days. Fine. So that's how you're gonna do it. Crouching down to hide from her friends, Ella. Okay, crouching down to hide from her friends, Ella did what? Cause she was. You know what it means to crouch? Crouching down.
Yeah.
You know what it means, right?
Yeah.
So what happens with Ella?
She's hiding.
No, come on. It says that she was hiding already. Crouching down to hide from her friends, Ella.
Is the seeker.
Huh?
Ella is the seeker.
No. Crouching down to hide from her friends, Ella was invisible. Ella bumped in. She hit her toe on the couch because she was crouching down. So something like that. Don't put that one. So crouching down to hide from her friends, Ella was not seen by her friends. She wasn't seen in the game, or everybody missed her. Or Ella won hide and seek. No, don't write that one. Pick your own sentence. But you could use that one. Barring his huge teeth, the bear. What does barring mean? Okay, let's go to number 4. The angry cat swiped the dog because. Okay, do these first 2 and then come back with the second 2.
Okay.
I don't know what that word meant. And I'm. Listen. Not borrowing, barring. Listen. Oh, Lord have mercy. No, her mom don't have the calm, sweet voice. Her mom comes from work, so I gotta do homework. What's the word? Boring. Baring. Baring. Girl, and it's 3rd grade. I would be super annoyed. Way to check, please. The wiser, grow, no nonsense, no stupid games, no tolerance for foolishness. I hear you, man. I hear you. Has to use synonyms. Lord, have mercy. Google it. This is a Google it. Yeah, that one. Borrowing is teeth. Borrowing is to show. See? Faith, thank you. Showing is, girl, listen, man. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Jamisha. At least somebody said I did good. Because them last 2 got me. Them last 2 got me. Them last 2 got me. To reveal. Thank you. See, you had to use Google too. It wasn't just me. I failed that in school. I failed vocabulary in school, this new age stuff. Faith, I see that. I failed that in school. Also, it wasn't just me. Chemo said, thank you, Faith. Most of us for 2 days. Oh, thank you, Miranda. Listen, I thought it was just me. I'm like, oh, that one's a little hard. Sometimes you bring home some math homework, and I'm like, you do this thing in 3rd grade? Oh my gosh. But she's in a gifted program too, right? She's in a gifted program. So my kids call me mean doing homework. Listen, I remember when, man, listen. But I'll be done off of here when she comes back. I'll be done because let me go help her for real because you all ain't gonna make me, you all ain't gonna make me, not do this homework with this little girl, and make her mom cuss me out when she comes back. Hey, Kirk, why you ain't do the homework with her? Like Jesus, this stay-at-home father stuff sucks. Yeah, stay-at-home father sucks, man. I think it's one of the worst jobs a man could actually have. A stay-at-home. Well, it's probably not, but I'm just saying. But what was I saying before that though? My baby's a senior this year. Oh, well, congratulations. Feel bad, but you're not the only one. Thank you. Indeed, Mercedes. Indeed, indeed. But what were we saying? No, she has to do a few more pages. She's all right. Where were we? Hey, thank you, Stephanie. Where were we at? We're supposed to like it. Yeah, right. You're supposed to like it. You all say it's a mother's instinct. It's a mother's thing to do that stuff. Man, I don't know. How an old man bringing this conversation. Von looks irritated. Yeah, you see, but that's what men do. So a man brings up sex.
Can you open this for me?
Of course. Please don't spit it on your paper.
Good drink that.
Okay, wait until you go down. Here you go. All right. You got math homework too?
Huh?
You got math homework too?
I finished
You
it.
finished the math?
Yeah. It
Okay.
was only one page.
Within one page?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, stay cool. How we doing? But yeah, so imagine you being 55 and he being 55 or 60 or 48, because you all know you are like them older man, right? And he brings up sex in a conversation about 2 weeks later. You all are mad. You are already annoyed because you think, why do you want to talk about sex? Why not? You see, some of you think that a man shouldn't talk about his nature but you can talk about yours. I don't think it's fair. I don't think a man can't talk about his nature, but you can talk about all the things that you want to talk about. But if he brings up sex, he's a deal breaker. I think it's not realistic. I think it's not realistic. He needs a pill. I asked if it still worked. He needs a pill. It's a turn off. But why? But why is it a turn off? Why shouldn't men want sex? Why shouldn't men be interested in sex? If a man is interested, is it naturally when a man sees you? Can I be honest with you all? Can I be honest with you all? If a man sees you and finds you attractive, what do you think attractive means? What do you think the word attractive means? What do you think it means? When a man finds you attractive, it's sexually attractive. It's not mentally, it's sexually attractive. A man don't mentally attracted to you when he first sees you. He's sexually attracted to you. And so that's a natural thing that men have. It's a natural thing. When we was young, when we old, you think it's different because we get older? It's not different. It's not different, We got the same hormone. We got testosterone. Ours is real. Our testosterone is ready. And so naturally, when a man, you all think it's a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Now, if you say, if you just if that's all he talks about, now we have problems because your vocabulary should be bigger than that. Right? But I'm saying, you all be thinking that a man brings up sex. What else you think you want to talk about? Your feelings? Nobody want to talk about your feelings. Nobody want to talk about what you did last night. Nobody want to talk about your favorite color. Like, and he does. Ship 6 years and being abstinent 2 years by default due to his vices. His vices? Huh. Listen, man, we love sex. If you all didn't know that, now you all know that. We love, that's a natural thing. We love that thing. Remember, why is a man so obsessed with what he sees? Physical nature. When I look at my wife, what do you think I want? To just, hey, want to cuddle? Yeah, that's why men can't cuddle. I'm not saying that you should feel good. It's not about you feeling good or bad about it. It's not either way. You shouldn't feel good or bad. It's just understand a man's nature. If he's attracted to you, sex comes to mind. If you're attracted to a man, what comes to your mind? I'm just curious. Maybe I'm so confused. When you are attracted to a man, when you see a man like Usher, don't sex come to your mind? It's just that you are not attracted to men like that. trying to get to know each other. Why go this next on second date? It's not about going to this next on second date. It's just a sometimes we could have conversations. It's just conversation. I'll show you that you cut from toothpaste. But I'm saying, when a man that you are attracted to, don't sex come to your mind? I'm sure he does. You ever listen? Listen. Can I be honest? I'll be seeing those dudes on social media, the ones who be no shirt and cut, and the ones who have the prints, and the women maybe 40,000 comments about their prints. Oh my God, what comes to your mind? Sex. It's just that sometimes you all don't like these dudes, and you want him to do all these things to make you all like them. But if you like somebody, if you're attracted to somebody, sex come to your thoughts. Sex come to your thoughts. And so a man, sex come to my thoughts. Right. Not pushing it, but conversations. But I'm saying, even if a man brings up a conversation, you're already turned off. Even if he doesn't push it, but if he just brings that up, you already turned off. I was talking to this lady the other day. I was coaching this lady. And she's like, why does every man talk about sex? What, ma'am, what do you talk about? Don't you want him to talk about what you want to talk about too? Don't you want him? Don't you expect him to go along with the conversation that you bring up? Then why don't you want to go along with the conversation that he brings up? Why do you think it's one way? Why do we always go to one side, the side that we love? Why do we think that the side that we have is the right side and the side that comes is the wrong side? I said, when you bring up a conversation, don't he flow with you? Yes. So he brings up a conversation and you don't want to flow with him because why? You think he shouldn't bring it up? I get, listen, I understand what y'all are saying. But oftentimes, you guys think that it's a turn off. But every man is going to bring up sex. You see, a man like me don't bring it up. Those are smart. Because I know that you don't want to hear it. But am I still thinking of it? Am I still feeling it? Yes. But I won't bring it up. That makes you feel better. That makes you feel safe. True or false? That makes you guys feel safer. So if he doesn't bring it up, he gonna do the same thing. He want the same damn thing. He just knows because with all this damn he had a lot of practice. He has a lot of practice, so he knows not to bring that up. Nah, let me not bring that up, cause she's gonna probably, hey Raylene. So let me not bring it up. We all know it, right? Hold on, I have a question. Hey, Kimberly. So what you're saying, Kirk, is that when a man shows interest, sex is the top of the... Yes! Ma'am, yes, Chemo. Yeah, I'm being honest. Of course. What else? We don't see you... What else would be at the top? Marriage? No. Dinner? No. Cuddle? No. Yeah. Working with you? No. Building with you? No. Right? Thank you. It's called a sexual attraction. That's what people have in nature to multiply. Every animal has it. It's a multiplication thing. We multiply. It's a natural thing. However, some men, we know that it's not supposed to. Well, it's not that it's not supposed to be there. Because what? When I look at you and my hormones kicking, you can't. I can't stop my testosterone. Like how you can't stop your, whatever you have, your progesterone or whatever you call them damn things. You can't stop those things. Those things happen naturally. I have testosterone. My stuff is sexual. But you have to understand, my stuff is sexual by nature. So I can't stop it. It just, I see you, I like it. Oh, shoot. However, I know how to control it. I know how to calm it down or calm myself down. I know how to be led by it or how not to be led by it. I understand that I can't act on it, but it's there, whether I talk about it or not. If I bring it up or not, if I act on it or not, it's right there because it's testosterone. That's how I feel attracted to you. Because nature says, I'm attracted to you, something happens in me. And when it happens in me, and that's why a lot of men, after they sleep with you, testosterone calms down, the curiosity calms down, and they move on to the next. So you're right. Don't do it. Thank you, Raylene. Don't do it. Right. Sex is top of the man's list. No. It's not for women. Right, not for women. I get it. I get that. Well, for some women. But yeah, that's understandable. Dinner, date, quality time spent are just compromising to his. Yes, ma'am. Chemo, damn it, you got it. No, to get the sex, we're gonna do dinner, date, quality time, cuddle, and conversations. You think we wanna do other stuff? Do you really think that we wanna do that? Do you think that that's something that we really want to do? But we do it because it makes you feel better. And plus, it makes you get to know me and, you see my intentions. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that we don't want to do it, but we do it. But if it wasn't for you, we won't do the nonsense. I had a question. Uh-oh. Do you think it's in a man's nature to be with more than one woman, coach? Lord, you bring that question. Would you tell a man you like him first? I don't like men, Tyrilyn. Tyrilyn, you're asking me if I would tell a man if I like him first? I never seen a man that I liked. It's like, I've never been drawn to a man in my life. I have never been attracted to a man in my life. Praise God. I'm knocking on some wood. Because I don't know how y'all do it. If I was a woman, I don't even think I would like men. Oh, would I tell a woman that you like? Well, would a woman... Wait. I don't... Okay, can you ask the question again? Because I think I'm confused more than two boy butterflies. Or ladybugs. I think I'm more confused. More than two boy ladybugs. Is it in a man's nature to like... to... Wait, hold on. Let me read it again. Is it in a man's nature... Is it in a man's nature to be with more than one woman? All men's... So let me say this. A man's nature oftentimes. So there are some things that's biological, like testosterone. Hey, Summer. Testosterone is biological, right? It ain't something that you can control. That's just your hormones being attracted. However, nature to be with two women at the same time is by practice. Whatever you do a lot and what you believe becomes your nature. So if a man is used to being with multiple women, that becomes his nature. See, all men don't want multiple women. Because some men know it's annoying. Some men know one woman is annoying. Just one by itself. Should a woman tell a man she likes him first? I mean, why not? You can. It's no rules against it. Thank you, Summer. There's no rules against it. I think you can. If you like a man and but if a man likes you, here's your interest. He probably won't say it because he might be afraid of rejection. But it's not a bad thing to say that you like. If he doesn't like you, then at least now you know. Now you can move on. Instead of waiting for him, to tell him to tell you that he likes you first. Because so yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it. I think you'll know. Closed mouths don't get fed. But your nature becomes what? If your nature is to be angry, you'll always be angry. The other person whose nature is to be happy will be happy. If my nature is to date multiple women all the time, then that becomes my nature, not his nature. Every man don't have the same struggles. Every man don't have the same sin or the same flaw or the same issues. Some men gamble. They will never cheat, but they will gamble all his wife money. Right? Some men don't cheat, they don't gamble, they might drink. Right? We all have different vices. Some men won't cheat, won't drink, won't gamble, but they will do something else. So it's not everybody struggle with women. I don't think most men want multiple women. You know what I mean? Because having multiple women is a headache. It's hard. It's stressful. It's very stressful. It's a very stressful thing. Everybody can't do that. Everybody don't have the strength to do that. One is a lot. You know how hard it is you know how hard it is to actually keep one woman happy? What's the word? Imagine two. So dealing with one of us is... Yeah, I'm telling you. Man, listen, more than one woman is a lot, man. It's hard to make to keep one woman happy. It's very... Yeah, hey, Katrina. It's very overwhelming to deal with two different personalities, two different women. I mean, we try to do it. It doesn't work. It doesn't work out well. For many of us, it doesn't work out well. You know, my wife was telling me just the other day, because me and my wife have a lot of conversations. We talk a lot of nonsense. We just talk, especially in the gym. We talk in the gym. We talk in the car while we drive. We actually talk a lot. She talks a lot. And she was telling me, she said, Kirk, if a man has one vice, it's okay. Most women won't even leave. If he cheats on his girlfriend, most women don't leave, especially if he's providing, if he's a good protector, if he's a good father. She said, but if you cheat and you broke, there's no more chances. Like, you have two strong vices. Like, you have two strong voices. Act like you don't like that. You know what I mean? She said, if a man has two strong vices, he cheats and he broke. She said, no. He said, if he's broke, but he's a good man, good company, good, pee-pee, oh, it's all right. You gotta suck up, you gotta suck one part up. But if he sucks at cheating and he sucks at he's being broken financially, what's the point? I said, oh. She said a lot of women, if they have a successful man, a man with a lot of money, she said a lot of women don't leave their husbands because he cheat. Why? He's providing the life that she wants. He's giving them. Is that true or false? Hey, Amal, how you doing? Some of y'all will disagree, but Kirk, in this day and age of time, how long should you date a man until you become intimate? That's a tough question right there. I don't think there's a time. I can't put a time on it. I can't put a time because if it ain't right, it ain't right. You know, if it ain't right, it ain't right. Like if something is on your mind that you just can't get past, it's just no matter how much time has passed, you can't do it. So I don't think there's a time. It's a good question though. It's a good question. Someone said wait until, he asks you to become his woman. However, there's a thing that women experience when something don't make sense. When she don't, you gotta be careful with that too, man. And said it's cool if he cheats as long as he doesn't bring it home. Okay. See? But how long should it take before you get intimate? I personally can't give you a time because that's a hard thing to say. Because even if you say wait until he asks you to be his girlfriend, some people will ask you on day 2 to be his girlfriend. So do you cheat on? Some people know exactly what you want to hear. For me, I knew exactly what you wanted to hear, and so I said it. You know what I mean? I said it. I said all the things. I said all the things that you want to hear. I knew what stimulates a woman's mind. I said all the things. Oh my God, you're so sweet. That's what I heard a lot. It's not funny. It's not funny. You know what I mean? It's not. But I said all the right things though. I knew what to say. Because I dealt with so many women back in the days. Now, these days, I don't feel like doing all the nonsense. But it depends on how you really feel and what you desire. Now, I think we all adults. And we can do what we want to do. But if you don't feel comfortable with his lifestyle, don't do it. If you know that you want to change him afterwards because don't do it. And if you know that you can't build with that man, don't do it. Don't waste your time. But if you just want something to release, you grown. You do what the hell you want to do. A man in his nature will wait years just to get that. No timeline. It doesn't dictate his stay. Indeed. Bring it up to both. Get tested first. Oh, get tested first. Hey, Mega said get tested first. Some guys will show you signs when they really want you or want to just use you. Some do. Make sure he's consistent. I mean, now not that consistently showing up means anything. Because in the beginning, here's what confuses women. Okay? Hold on. Give me 1 second, Cape Coast living, because I just read the first line and I'm about to get into that real quick. Give me 1 second. Because I just read, Kirk, I'm 55 and he's 26. Lord, have mercy. What did I just say? Oh, shoot. I wanted to stay with where I was. What did I just say? What was I saying just now? Here's the thing that you all don't like. This is what confuses women. Thank you, Chemo. Well, Chemo, you on it. Chemo, you on it. What confuses women is this. When testosterone is in play, when I first meet you, when I first became attracted to you, right? Whether I want you or not, whether I want a relationship or just want access to your body, my actions will be the same. Does that make sense? You will not know by my actions if I know how to play the game. Some men just know what to do because that's what they do. So don't let actions alone confuse you. And so a man who just wants access to your body will take you out, will date you, will open your door for you, will call you, will text you. And a man who wants you in a relationship will call you, will date you, take you out. It will show you around. It will do the same actions. And so it's very hard for you to know which is which. And I get it. It's very hard sometimes. Because I was that man who knew exactly what to do and what to say. And it confused people. It's very confusing. That's why I'm paying back my debt to society right now. Yeah, I'm paying back my debt right now. Why do you think I make all these videos? I'm paying back my debt because I've done some crazy, ridiculous stuff. And so this is when you have to use discernment. You have to use discernment. Because again, action. Hey, what's up, boss? How you doing, brother? See what I'm saying? Boss said, I'm with you. It's facts. It's real. Because the truth is, sometimes it's just what I do, is what I did, is what I learned to do. So I know how to the ugly word is manipulation. But if it gets me what I'm getting, then I'm doing it. But I'm paying back my debt to society. I'm talking about it so I can't do it myself. The more I talk about it, the more I listen to myself. I can't do it. The more I talk about it, if I still do that nonsense, I think my karma, my punishment is terrible. And I don't want I don't want to experience that no more. I already had enough. So you have to use discernment. This is when you have to use discernment. You have to go deep inside of your body. You have to see how you really feel. You have to see how you really feel. You have to connect to the deepest parts of you, not just your emotions. That's not deep. Not just your feelings. That's not deep. You have to go to the spirit because the spirit will tell you the intention. Hey, learning to live. How are you doing? I'm telling you, when you're talking about the spirit is the one who can know. Didn't the Bible say something about the spirit knows what a man... Oh, that scared me to death. Thank you, learning to live. Thank you so much. The spirit knows the depth of a man. Ain't that what the Bible says? Something like that? Am I confused? You all never heard it before? Spirit knows of the spirit. And so you have to go deep inside of your spirit to figure it out. Thank you, learning. So I'm just telling you, how do you know the difference? You have to go deep inside of yourself. You have to go deep inside of yourself. You can't depend on feelings and emotions. And you cannot depend on chemistry because chemistry will F you up. Chemistry will F you up. It will F you all night. Chemistry is not a good thing. You can't trust chemistry. Yeah. So just be careful. So the question is, the question that I had was, Kirk, I'm 55. He's 26. He does everything for me, and I know the age difference more than likely we will not last. I'm not sure if I'm fooling myself. Yeah. He's extremely consistent and faithful. Well, just enjoy the moment. Enjoy the moment. Listen, he's so nice to me. I keep waiting for something to change, and it doesn't. He is the same all the time. Listen, stop worrying about what could happen, what might happen. Enjoy the moment, because you might be the one who end it. You might be the one who end the moment with your fears and your own thoughts and your expectations. Enjoy it while it's there. If you want that man, if you like that man, enjoy the moment. I think sometimes we ruin things because we wait for it to last. And I mean, we wait for it to end because it's too good to be true. Maybe the man loves you. Maybe he really likes you. I mean, he's half your age. Well, less than half your age. Wait, you're 55 and he's 20. Oh, dog, 26. God damn, boy. 26. 55. Listen, Jesus. Whew. Listen, man. Listen, 26 and 55. I ain't gonna lie, boys. That's. Oh. I mean, do what you do, though. Enjoy it. You know, but chill out with the expectation. Just enjoy it. And when it's done, or if it's done, you know, it is what it is. I don't care what their intentions are anymore. I'm just enjoying the moment. And indeed, when it's done, it's done. That's how you enjoy life. Actually, that's what makes you more attractive. When you can be in the moment, it makes you more attractive. Do you all know that? When you can be in the moment, when you can be in the moment, when you can enjoy, when you are enjoying life, it makes you more attractive because your face is light. You don't have all them wrinkles. You don't have to have all this fear in your face. You know, your energy is calm, is relaxing, and it's very beautiful. It's attractive. So enjoy the moment, and you can last. You can make it last for a longer time. If you can't enjoy the moment, and you keep resisting the moment or resisting the end, you cut it short because your feelings and your thoughts will mess with it. You will begin to manifest what you feel and what you think. You might make the situation worse. So sometimes you have to learn to literally be in the moment and understand my one rule. My one rule, yes, Chastity. My one rule is this. Not my rule, but hey Julia, the rule is this. If it comes, let it comes. And if it goes, let it go. If it comes, say it with me. If it comes, let it come. And if it goes, let it go. If you have that reality, that practice, you'll be fine. It makes you so attractive. Oh, it makes you so much more attractive. Can work if serious, open-minded. But the only thing is, at 55, you know, he's 26. You know, when your body begin to change really bad, you might be a little insecure because his body might start to look brand new because he might be in his prime. In the next 10 years, you might be something else or in something else. You know what I mean? You might be in a whole. He might be in his prime in 36, but you might be outside in something else, and you know, you know what I mean. Sometimes you know, it can, it's like them old, it's like them older dudes messing with younger women. It's good when she doesn't realize or recognize his age, right? I mean, I'm just saying, like sometimes you see a big age gap, right? Because this is what I've seen a lot, right? Hey, Red Baby, this is what I've seen a lot. Let's say she is 30, he is 52. She's 30, he is 52. Right now they're good, but after a while, he becomes 60. Then she's 35. 60 years old man, 70, 40, the body you begin to start seeing differences now. The difference is very obvious. PPE stop working, right? Libidos change. You know, his butt is not solid anymore. His butt cheeks is his chest. You know, his his chest is not chest. His chest is different, right? And when you see, his chest and the same. You all heard the thunder? Hey, I'm LD. How you doing? Hi. And so you might be, but while it's there, enjoy it. Enjoy the damn thing while it's there, man. Men date much younger all the time. Nothing for lasts forever. Facts, step down. I mean, facts. Facts. It rolled on my city too. Oh, really? Bad weather coming. Well, it's not bad weather. It's beautiful. I think I'm about to go outside and walk outside for a while. I'm doing pretty good too. Thanks for asking. What is what? What is this what? And that thunder sounds like it's mad at somebody. I don't think it's me. It's mad at though. Eventually he would want his own family. She would. Oh, that's true too. That is true too. That is true too. It's a good point. So obvious, some people are users, hence living in the moment could be hard. That is true too, nurse Sandra. That is very true. Or was the first time I'm speechless. Stop helping the lady overthink. Generation of difference, there will be there'll be a lot of challenges. But this is why you have to just accept the moment. Does asking a lot of questions to find out more about him helps or just observing it's better? So the question is, does asking a lot of questions to find out more about him helps or just observing is better? You know what? It's a great question. Asking a bunch of questions to a man or a woman, it helps your ego. It helps you think that you know him or her, right? It helps you think that you know him so you can relax and feel safe because you think the answers that you listen to is true, right? And again, it comes back to words creates images. So when you ask him a whole bunch of questions, what's his favorite color, right? Thank you, Summer. My favorite color is orange. Oh my God, me too. My favorite color is orange too. Oh my God, we match. It's so chemistry. The chemistry is so nice. Mm. Okay, where you grew up? I grew up in Georgia. You too? Stop playing with me. Stop it. You playing with me, didn't you? No, why you said that? Because I grew up in Georgia too. Oh my God. For real? Yes. Oh my God, man. What do you do for a living? Well, I'm a teacher. What do you do? Well, I teach people too, so it's like same thing. I'm not a teacher, but I teach people. We are so matched. And so here's the problem. Every time he answers a question, or she answers a question, you begin to paint a picture in your mind by checking off certain boxes, right? You begin to paint pictures in your mind, right? And so when you paint pictures in your mind, that picture is the picture that you begin to look at. So, and check what I'm saying. We dating, we conversing, we talking all the time. I'm hearing you talk, you're hearing me talk. Every time I ask you a question, every time I hear you talk, I paint a picture of what I think you are. So the picture represents my version of you. The picture that I paint by every answer begin to represent the version of you that I think you are, based on a picture that I create in my mind. It's not the truth, but I think it's the truth. And so when you step outside the picture that I planted in my mind based on your questions and answers, and you step outside that idea, you panic. What did you do? And so you get hurt and you get your feelings involved and you feel disappointed, all by your picture. When you plant, when you play, when you create this beautiful picture, because again, you are a beautiful artist. When you create this beautiful picture in your mind, you will grieve the picture or the image more than the person. The picture creates an image of what somebody looks like, what somebody is, what's their future, what's your future, when you come together, what it's supposed to be, how you are supposed to happen, how the relationship is supposed to be, and all these things. That's the picture in your mind. And when reality shows you something else, you can't handle it. Now all of a sudden, you need healing, something ain't right, I don't feel good, I don't feel safe. And so now, instead of releasing the picture that you painted, you choose to suffer. Does that make sense? So asking questions is a beautiful thing. But don't take it to heart. It has its place. It's a very beautiful thing to ask questions and converse. But you have to pay attention. You have to open your eyes and look. You have to see what they are doing. See how they show up. See their behaviors. Right? Just use the questions just to have just entertainment. just to have an idea. Not a picture, but an idea. Just to see if what you observe and what they say aligns. But the observation is the first thing. The answers is just secondary. But many of us, we take the answers to the questions as primary. Yes, Jamisha, facts. So yeah, that's how you do it. Remember, you suffer the image in your mind by the words that you listen to. Every picture, every word come with an image. Don't overdo it. Don't go too far into it. Don't fuss yourself, and don't create pictures in your mind about somebody that you don't, when they show you who they are, you don't want to believe it. You believe your picture more than you, never believe the picture more than your reality. Some of you will still choose the picture over your reality. I hope that makes sense. You all don't even, I don't even feel like you all feel what I'm saying because you're all so quiet. But when you ask this and the answers are bland or a question isn't answered, well, sometimes, bland. Maybe that's their personality. They're bland. They ain't got no seasoning. How do we handle problems? How she handle, wait, huh? Hold on. How do we handle problems? Are you, are you talking about the older couple? Hey, Mickey, how you doing? Okay, Mercedes. So you, I got it. Okay, good. Simple stuff. Somebody asked me, how do you handle problems? Oh, you were talking about the couple from before. You say I'm funny. But yeah, man. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Mercedes. But yeah, it's simple, man. It's just we have to pay attention to more of your energy. I think the one thing that you have to believe is your energy, because energy is what processes all things. Your energy processes their energy. What does it mean when a man calls you intimidating? Probably because he's broke. Only broke men get intimidated. I don't think men who are successful get intimidated by women. I don't think men who are broke. I have never met a man who wasn't broke, who was intimidated by a woman. So maybe he ain't got no money, and he don't know what to say. Men who have less, men who are broke might find you. And I have never in my life found a woman intimidating. I think I have found women not attractive. I have found women whose attitude stinks, but intimidating. What you gonna do? Bite me? Like what are you gonna punch me in my face? Broke men will be intimidated by women. So when a man's you intimidated, his his balance is zero. I promise you, because ain't no other way. Ain't nothing else. I don't see nothing else. We are both great communicators, so we love to talk. Also, we are both big to respect. Girl, do what you do, man. Cape Coaston, do what you do. Live your best life. Enjoy that man while you still have him, while he's still young, while you are still youngish. Enjoy that man. F what everybody says. Enjoy that man. It seems like you have a good relationship. I'm just telling you, just enjoy it while it's there. They just say my eyes are intimidating. All I do is smile and be nice. Maybe, do you have a cockeye? Maybe one of your eyes are over here and one is over here. Maybe that's what it is. One of your eyes is here. Because I met a lady one time. One of her eye. Can you also see me and hear me? I don't know if I lost connection. Storm. I think we have a storm. Can you hear me? Uh-oh. You can hear me? Can you hear me over here on YouTube? I don't know if y'all can hear me still. I think I lost power or something. Okay, y'all can hear me. Good, thank you. Okay, thank you. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying? Totally forgot. Hey, Moe, how you doing? I was saying something. Yeah. I met this lady. One of her eyes was was looking here. Somebody said the eyes placement. Stephanie, you so nice. I'm just saying, when one eye is here or one eye is here, cockeyes. He said cockeyes. Maybe that's why. Well, that could be that could be intimidating because they don't know how to look at you. Is she looking at me? Hey, Labria. Hey, you there? Chastity. Chastity, what I'm doing. Chastity. Chastity, what I do. What you eating?
I'm gonna eat some chips.
What's on your shirt? That's not chips. What do you want with this? Quick break, okay? Quick break. Give me a second. Where's the thing at?
I think it.
Oh, it's this babe.
Yeah.
The storm was so fierce that. What is this? What's this?
That everybody.
No, you have to rewrite it, okay? Make sure you write. Make sure you. Okay, so everybody lost internet for 5. That's good. That's good. High five. That's good. Not everyone, okay? Everyone. So everyone, not everybody. So, but rewrite that word, okay? And make sure I can see it because lost. Make the L bigger. Crouching down to hide from her friends, Ella won which game? Hide and seek. We put hide and seek. Okay?
Okay.
So change the game, put hide and seek. So borrowing his huge teeth. Somebody tell me borrowing says so showing their teeth. Okay? The bear.
The bear was smiling.
Do you ever see a bear smile?
I see one.
You see a bear smile?
Yeah, on YouTube.
You see a bear on YouTube smile?
Yeah.
No, we're not gonna put smiling. So borrowing his huge teeth. So showing his huge teeth, the bear was growling so angrily. Okay? The bear was growling so angrily. Okay? He was growling, sorry. He was showing his teeth. Oh. Okay, so you get the one? So bear means showing teeth. And the angry cat swiped the dog. Swiped the dog. Right. All right. So the angry cat swiped the dog because what? Well, why would a cat swipe the dog? Because the dog was
Mean.
There you go. There you go. Was mean to her. There you go. Oh, him. All right. My. Oh, thank you, Cape Coast. Thank you. Thank you. She's something else. I hope I get those words right. I have to leave. All right, Stephanie, you be good. But yeah, listen, man, the smiling bear, hey, Nina, the smiling bear. Thank you so much, Echo. Thank you so much for the gifts. I forget what I was saying. I forget where I was. Listen, though, I forget what I was talking about. Thank you, Chastity. But yeah, man, listen, you have to learn to enjoy the moments. Whoever you with. Whether you dating, enjoy the date. Don't worry about what comes after the date, what's gonna happen later after the date, right? You know what I mean? All right, Stephanie, thank you so much. But back to the intimidating. Men are not intimidated by women. The only men who are intimidated by women are broke men. Only broke men. Or if a man is probably younger, and she's older, I can see that. Like a lot older. I can see why. I mean, I can see that. But if a man is successful, if a man is masculine, if a man is strong, man has a good career, he will never be intimidated by a woman. A woman cannot intimidate a man. It really can't. Now, he might show signs of what you consider as control, but he's not. Was a lot older? Maybe 10 years or more. That's not a lot older, but maybe 10 years or more. 10, 15 years. Because he might assume that he's not man enough for you. Because he's young. And so they might be intimidated by you. By her. Only because they might think that, that she might think he's too young. But that's all that I would see in that one. But as far as intimidation, I see that too often on social media. Why are men intimidated at a successful woman? Why are men intimidated by a woman who is, and sometimes it's not because of what you have. Sometimes it's because your attitude stinks, and it's not intimidation. Is you annoy him. Sometimes it's not intimidation. It's because he doesn't like you. Sometimes it's not intimidation. It's because he doesn't care about you. And so men, men are not intimidated by women oftentimes. Again, only because when he's broke. That's it. A broke man intimidates, everybody intimidates him. But listen, though, I've been on here for long enough. I've been on here for a couple hours now. So I think it's my time to get off of here. You all have a blessed day. I have a blessed night. Have a blessed rest of your day. I'm about to finish with this girl with her homework. Hey, Rasta Melanie. I'm about to finish with this girl with her homework and go eat. I'm hungry. I'm going to eat something because my other two come from school in a few minutes. Do you think relationships work better when both people are the same ages? No, 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 no. If you're in high school or if in college, but I think sometimes a man should be a couple years older, 5 years older. Yeah, girl, school started last week. You want to send me some school clothes money? I think if the man is a little old, usually the man is a little older, because you all think men are so damn childish, so it takes a man a certain age to get to equality of emotional intelligence. So oftentimes the man has to be a little older. So I think it's better when a man is a little older. However, same age, it works. But you know, shoot, listen, they all work. They all work. Younger, older, it just depends on how much you want it, and just depends on how mature you are. So don't what I'm saying? They all work. It's just some might have more challenges, and some people don't have the time or the patience to deal with challenges. Older men are not compatible. At my age, the older men, why not? At your age, at 55 years old, the older men are not compatible. Why? Because they're 60 and they look older, right? People say that all the time. I'm a teenager. I always dated guys 10 years older. Teenager? You was a teenager, dated guys 10 years older? Lord have mercy. You put some guys in jail, huh? So imagine you were 17 and he was 27. That's jail time. Lord have mercy. But listen, I I hear women say that all the time, right? When a man is old, like their age, is not compatible with the woman who's that age. And I think you might be a little. Uh, listen, whatever you choose, there's a consequence. That's how many years you would get. 27. Listen, though, seriously, 27 years. Listen, everything has a consequence. FH, what's going on? It's always a consequence. There's always a consequence, good or bad. No matter what you choose, there's a consequence. You choose a younger man, there's a consequence. You choose one your age, there's a consequence. You choose an older one, there's a consequence. It's all consequence. So you understand you can't hide away, you can't run away from your consequences. You choose a young man 20 years younger, the consequence is in 10 years, what's gonna happen? 15 years, what's gonna happen? You choose a man older, 10 years, what's gonna happen? You choose a man your age, there's consequences too. However, the one your age might last the longest. The one your age might be the best one, to be honest with you. Choose your heart, right? There's always a consequence. So I don't think sometimes it's compatibility. Sometimes I think it's understanding too. Sometimes I think it's understanding too. Because I understand certain things and I have to base things on understanding. Not feelings, you know. We have to use sometimes good judgment. But there's a consequence. It's just that can we deal with the consequences? That's different. You know? I can choose, I gotta choose a woman. I Mercedes. I gotta choose a woman who was thick and, as a preach pastor, who was thick with a big old booty and all this stuff, but I don't want to deal with that stuff. I don't want to deal with that. There's things that I just don't want to deal with. And so I don't. I picked what I could deal with. I was 33, lost my husband to cancer, who was 49, so I'm afraid to get someone too much older. I understand that. Can consequences be a beautiful thing? Yeah. It's always a beautiful thing. But everything that's beautiful comes with something ugly. You remember, everything beautiful comes with their own ugly. They all comes with ugly. You can't have beautiful by itself. You cannot just have beauty in this world. It has to be something ugly too. It's just always. You get, always a duality. You get something, um, I mean, it's always. You get a raise, there's something else that comes with it. You have kids, something comes with that. You have a marriage, something comes with that. You get full, something comes with that. You hungry, something comes with that. Yeah, chastity, two ends to a stick. So sometimes you just gotta understand, while you have it now, enjoy it. That's why I said, while you have it, enjoy it. Kim, you say you are the same age? And how is it? Is it good? Is it possible for a married man to fall in love with another woman? Yes, it's possible, princess. It's very possible. It's very possible. It happens all the time. When just because a man is married, that doesn't mean that he still don't have feelings and emotions, and he still don't put interest, elsewhere. A man who is married or single can fall in love with anyone else. I think we put this idea that people can't love two people. I get it. It's your belief system. Keep it. If it works for you, if you believe that, keep it. But oftentimes, many people have proven that to be wrong or false. A married man can fall in love with another woman. Sometimes it's not love. Sometimes they're getting what they want. But sometimes they can fall in love with their other woman. It's very possible. I was 46 and hubby passed away at 47. I'm sorry to hear that. 47. So young. So young. Kim, you say it's good? Kim Coleman say it's good? Good. That's amazing. Are you done?
No.
You got more homework still?
How do
We write each sentence so that the subject and verb agree.
how do they agree?
That's a good question. The boys. Oh, okay. So look at the noun. What's the noun?
Boys.
Oh, but I'm sorry. What's the subject?
The subject is the boys.
So since there's an S on the boys, what's the verb? Which one is the verb here in the sentence?
Love swimming.
No, loves.
Oh, loves.
So if there's a boys with an S, the verb, does it have an S or not? If one has an S, does the other one has an S too?
Yes,
If the
it has
subject,
a F's.
so is it supposed to have an S or not?
Not?
Are you guessing?
Yes.
Okay. So when you see a subject with the S, it's singular. It's plural. Okay, the boys.
Yeah.
And loves don't come with an S because since it's plural, the loves has to be the one without the S. Okay, so it could be the boy loves with an S. Are you hearing me?
Yes.
So the boy loves swimming, or the boys love swimming. One has an S, one doesn't.
So it's not allowed. So if one has an S, the other is not allowed to have an S.
Right. I'm talking about the subject and the verb.
That's the law.
If the subject has the S,
That's the law.
yeah, it's the law. Okay. If the subject has the S, so the young girl liked to draw the pictures of flowers. What's the subject?
The young girl
And what's the verb?
like to draw.
No, just like. Like is the verb.
Oh.
So since there's a like, does it match?
Yeah. You have to put an S in like.
No.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Right. So then there you go. So you got it. So go ahead and finish it.
Can't get this erasure.
Use a different one. That's not gonna go back in.
What if I do it this way?
Smart student. She's a genius. I hope my baby, when she grows up, she finds a man raised in a household like this. I just know. Oh, well, thank you. That's very kind. That's very kind. Here you are. Here you are. Listen, I'm a teacher now. I just listen. Oh, yeah, man. She catches on fast. Anyways, you all, let me go out of here, right? But what if it's hurtful? What if it's hurtful the wife? What if it's hurting the wife? What should she do? Leave. She should leave, princess. She should leave. I'm telling you that it's possible he loves someone else, but it's possible that you don't accept it either. If you know about it and you stay, then you agree. I mean, not that you're agreeing with it, but it's like you're agreeing with it. If he knows that the wife will be hurt, he knows that she will be hurt. But if he loves two women and you stay, then you have to leave. It's okay for things to come to an end. And it sucks. Or go counseling or something. But of course the wife hurts. I don't think no wife want their husband to love someone else. I think that hurts. That's very hurtful. However, what should she do? She should get to know what she wants and do it. Get to know, be honest with herself, get to know what she wants and do that. Focus on her. Do what she has to do. Does having multiple children decrease your value? It doesn't decrease your value. It decreases your dating chances. So it doesn't decrease your value. It just messes with your value in dating. So let me explain to you, right? I'm gonna be honest with you, young girl Diamond. I'm gonna be very honest with you. If I have no children and I am successful, I have my head on my shoulders, I am intelligent, I am conscious, I am smart, I am fit, I am good looking. I have many choices. I have many options. I will not pick a woman with two kids when I have options with women who are single, women with no kids, women. And so yes, it messes with the chance of finding what you actually want. And it's not saying that it's bad towards you, but if I have all this going for me, if you have a son who have all that stuff going for him, right? He is intelligent, he's successful, he started his good career, he's good looking, right? And he's a good man, a good young man, your son. And he has all these options. And he picked a woman with two kids. What would you tell him? You probably would tell him, son, why would you choose that one? Son, no. Son, that's not the one. Choose somebody and start a family with. What if a man has a girlfriend but also a baby mama? What if a man has a girlfriend but also a baby mother, needs help financially, and girlfriend feels a man is to pay for everything for her? Why should a boyfriend pay for everything for a woman? Don't she have a job? What if a man, so maybe I'm not reading this question. Maybe I'm not reading this question right. What if a man has a girlfriend, but also a baby mama? But the baby mama needs help financially, and the girlfriend feels a man is to pay for everything for her? I don't think I could be with a woman. I don't think I would. I have, my first daughter is with someone else, and she lives with me. But no too. But when my daughter was living with her mom, even though I was married, she had everything. If whatever help she needs, I was always given. Because my wife has her own career, she has her own job. I wasn't taking money from the house. But if I have that woman, I don't think I would have that woman. Because that woman wouldn't make sense in my life. Because if you want your boyfriend to pay for everything, don't you work? Don't you have a job? Are you, I don't think there's such a thing as stay-at-home girlfriend. I think there's stay-at-home wife. But stay-at-home you just my girlfriend and you staying at home not working, and you want me to pay for everything for you? I think that's an expectation that's too much. And after a while, you will drain people. And the people will get tired of that. I promise you. Folks get tired of that stuff, man. Folks get tired of being used and misused and overused. And if I gotta pay for everything just because you're my girlfriend, I don't want you no more. But if if that man's mother, if that man's child's mother needs help, that man should learn. That man should bring, number one, bring the child to live with him, or help the mother out. But she feels a man is to pay for her. That's one of those entitled. I call them entitled useless people. I call those women useless. Like seriously, all joke aside, I call those women useless. What's the point? What's your purpose? Like, what are you doing? Just sex? I can get, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's just, I, that's what I call a useless woman. I'll move out of that house. Man, listen, I call it a useless woman. If you have a job and you want me to pay for everything for you, what's the point of? So what does she do with her money? Nothing. Would you offer to pay for everything but not really want to? Would you offer to pay for everything but not really want to? I think some people do it. I think some people do it. Yeah, Charlene, for real. I think some people do it. But if I offer, it's because I want to. But I think some people feel obligated to do it. It's obligation sometimes. But yeah, if I have that type of woman, I would leave. You want me to pay for everything and you just do what? Be cute? How do you maneuver dating with a child as a woman? That's a good question. How do you maneuver dating with a child as a woman? How old is your child? How old is your child? Is the child under 5? Over 10? I think it's different, right? But you maneuver it over 5? Wait, it's over or under 5? I don't include my child in my dating ventures. She's 2 years old. Oh, I would wait. I would wait. I would wait because when you're dating somebody, they want a lot of your time, and you have a 2-year-old. You have a 2-year-old. When you have a 2-year-old, when somebody wants, a lot of times, a lot of men, hey God, it's infusion, how you doing? A lot of men will see you with a 2-year-old, know that they can't have you, know that the father is close by, and they will just want to sleep with you. Remember, when you have a child, sometimes you become a target. Especially a young woman, you become a target. If my child is 2, as a man, me knowing what I know right now, I would wait. Me personally, I'm telling you, I would wait. I would. From what I know as a man, I would wait. Because a lot of men who are decent men, a lot of men who are successful, now you can get somebody who might be struggling, might need a place to stay, and he might be a good man. Or you can have a decent man, but you have to be very attractive. Very, 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 very attractive. By the way, I'm not telling you about myself. I'm telling you about the reality of dating with a child. You have to be very, very attractive. If you're very attractive, men don't mind. That's rule number 1. If you're very attractive, if you fine as F, men don't mind. They'll take you. But if you look okay, just okay, the man that you have is going to be very substandard. Very substandard. He probably won't be able to support himself. Men won't mind having a 2-year-old. Dating with a 2-year-old. Hey, Melissa, how we doing? By the way, I'm just being honest, okay? So don't hate me because I'm honest. Hey, Lachelle. Girl, I thought that was my ex-wife. I'm doing good. But, so dating with a 2-year-old, depending on how you look. If you look average, I will wait till the child gets a little older. Because a lot of these jokers, they ain't dating you for real. They're going to want to just have intercourse. They're going to want to, that's all they're going to want. Till the kids got to middle school age. Yeah. When the time comes, wait a while before it meets your child. Don't let, yeah, man. You got to be careful with that stuff. I would have to be very serious with that person before she meets them. Antics matter. Good question. Back to the person who asked. Yep. What about when the guy has an almost 2-year-old and is actively co-parenting? You see, unfortunately, wait. So okay, that JJ, are you? Do you have kids too, JJ? This is what I think. This is what I think makes sense. Hey, Sean. Hey, how we doing, brother? Hey, blessings, man. Blessings. This is what makes sense to me. Hold on. Let me close my door. This is what makes sense to me, right?
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Joshua. You had a good day in school? I want these people to see your face. Come here. No, come this way. Yo, let me show you my handsome son because nobody ever see my handsome son. They only see my daughters. So this is my handsome son right here. My handsome son. See how pretty he is? See his face right here? This is a handsome little boy, ain't he? Nobody ever sees him. They see my daughters, but you all probably don't even know that I have a son.
Hi.
Say hi. Go ahead. I'll see you later, okay?
Also, when I was eating Takis today, one of my teeth became a lot looser.
Oh Jesus.
Like right here.
All right, now you gotta miss your front teeth in school, cause them girls gonna look at you and say, "Oh."
That's not. These are my back teeth.
Okay. Yeah, he pretty, ain't he? Pretty, just like my wife, just like my damn wife. Looks like he looks just like my damn wife. Oh my Lord. See my son? Y'all see my son, right? Y'all never see my son before. I never bring him on here. Because he never comes on here. He's always doing something else. Hold on. Wait, what I was answering a question. What question was I answering again? Totally forgot my question I was answering. Yeah, he's a pretty dude. I guess I should not meet anyone. Wait. I know what answer. I totally forgot what question I was answering. Lord have mercy. Oh yeah, but yeah. So these are my rules. This is my rules. If both of you have kids, good. If one of you, if a woman, especially if you're younger, if you have kids, you 20, 25, 30, if you don't have kids, if you don't have kids as a woman in their 20s and 30, 20 and 30, 20 to 30, if you don't have kids, don't date a man with kids. If a man doesn't have kids, he shouldn't date you with kids either. I don't think when you don't have kids, you should date somebody with kids. I really don't think. I think it's a dumb idea. I think it's a very bad idea. Very bad idea. Meet people with kids too. Because when you don't have kids, you have more options. As bad as this song, when you don't have kids, you have more options. You have a lot more options. When you have kids, the options change. It changes. It has to change. So you don't get the same options you have. And this is why I gotta tell my daughters, hey, listen, before you go there and have kids, quit. Don't do the nonsense. You know what I mean? Yeah. What would you do to a child sending themselves money from your account without your consent? Whew. I don't think my children I don't think I have a child that bold. I don't think I have a child that bold in my house. That's a hard question. See my kids? You see my kids? Hey, Rose. Hey, Rashida. See my little ones? My little ones, very respectable. My little ones, acknowledge me and what I say. And I have to raise my voice. I don't have to shout. I don't have to yell. But my little ones know me well, so I don't have that. That's a hard one. If my kids are sending, I don't know how they have access to my phone to send themselves money, but that's stealing, man. I'm whooping your butt. Thank you, Rashida. Thank you so much. Thank you. But yeah, I'm whooping your butt. Oh yeah, I don't know how you will have. I don't even know how you will do that. He said he wanted to experience more woman after 3+ years, so I held the door open for him. Yeah. If you want to experience my woman, go do your thing. Hey, Lindley, good to see you. I ain't seen you in a long time. I missed you last week in the meeting. And they should be taught not cool, because if they do it to you, they do it to somebody else. Yeah, man, that's stealing. Them kids did a good ass whooping. Sometimes you gotta whoop a kid's ass, you know. I think that's a good ass whooping right there. But I don't know. I think at a certain point in life, now I'm grieving my best friend. He's very lustful. How many genders are there? It's you and everybody else. Yamada. How many genders are there? You and everybody else. It's you and that person next to you and the person that you're looking at in the mirror, yes?
Since there are no more ruffles, can I make me the mug brownie?
What is that?
A brownie in a mug.
Sure.
Okay, but do we have flour?
I don't know.
Okay.
Please don't blow up my house.
Hmm?
Please don't blow up my kitchen.
I'm not.
Someone gets busy. I hear you. I understand. I completely understand. Any advice for how to heal? How to heal what? What are you trying to heal? Like, what are you trying to heal? Listen, when we talk about heal, like, what are you trying to heal? That he wants other people? He wants open. You don't have to heal that. That's nothing to heal. I think we use heal too loosely. You don't have to heal somebody else wanting to open a relationship. You don't have to heal anything. You have to accept it. And you have to accept that you don't want the person no more. We don't always have to heal everything. There's nothing to heal. My trust was broken a few months ago as well. Listen, when we talk about healing, I think we, when somebody does, why was your trust broken? What did he do? What did he do? Did he cheat or something? Or did he do something crazy? Thank you, Miranda. I thought you was gone. I thought you went somewhere. Listen, can I just tell you this for real? Everything don't require healing. Not everything requires healing, man. Healing is a very... Oh, you had a call. My trust was broken. He had a hidden Instagram where he was interacting with women. Why he has to hide his Instagram? Why he can't interact with women? I interact with women all the time. Look at me right now. Listen. Here's how you have to heal. What you have to heal is the control that you expect from people. See, when people gotta hide is because you have expectations and you have control. Don't make Instagram account. Don't talk to women. Don't interact with women. When you take people's freedom away, they want to do it more. It's like child. When you take a child's freedom away, that child will act out. That child will sneak out. You can't take people's choices away. You can't. If he's being lustful, put him back in the ocean. But you can't force people to do all these things. If people want to experiment and people want to do things and you see a person is lustful, throw them back. You don't give them rules and stuff. You can't. That's like telling an alcoholic, hey, listen, you can't drink after midnight. You can't do it. They're going to sneak and do it. You can't stop them. What's up, spiritual angels? How we doing? You want to have your kids? She talking about her boyfriend. She's talking about a grown man. One thing about lust, right? Hey, discernment, how we doing? This discern target. One thing about lust, you can't fix that. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. It's good to see you. You can't fix lust, you know. You can't. There's nothing that you can do when it comes to a lustful man. It's a wrap. You can't satisfy that man. You can't give him enough. You will never be enough. Hey, thank you, man. Yeah, they'll sneak. You take your kids' freedom away, they will sneak. But they'll act out. I don't tell my daughter she can't wear lip gloss. She can wear lip gloss. I ain't stopping her. I don't really care about that kind of stuff. I'm strict, but I ain't strict, I'm very soft strict. I'm very nice strict. I'm very kind-hearted strict. My daughter came home yesterday and told me, Daddy, guess what? I said, what? I have a crush. I wanted to say, you girl, but I said, oh, really? What's his name? And she told me like I was her friend. I was like, boy, I don't know how men do this. How do men handle this? How do fathers handle this? Daddy, I have a crush. Daddy, I have something to tell you. This is it. Daddy, I have something to tell you. I said, what? I have a crush. I don't know why you think that you can tell me this. But I said, oh, really? He was like, my youngest one. She wears it with her mom when she want to wear it. I don't really care for it, to be honest with you. I don't really mind. It's certain things I don't really care. Now, back in the days, I would be like, girl, you have a crush, you should. But now I realize I have to chill. I have to relax. Because I can't tell you that you can't have a crush. That's crazy. Right? I have to learn. Listen, Miranda, I have learned a lot since I was his father, especially since I had to have a preteen. I have learned a lot. I know how to maneuver. I can't be strict when it comes to boys, and I have to learn my tone and how to speak, because I want them to trust me. So when she tells me, Daddy, guess what? I had a crush before, but he got mean, so I didn't like him anymore. But this one, he seems nice. Oh, okay. I don't want to know. I don't want to hear it. I don't care to know it. It annoys me, but I get to get the tea, and she's very open with me. I'll take it. I hope she can't hear me. I'll take it, because I can keep my eyes on her. But I'll take it. Daddy. I was like, right. Facts. She told me the other day, a while ago, Daddy, I have a crush on this boy. I said, why? Because I wanted to know why. Well, he's kind. I said, what do you mean kind? He's not just kind to me, he's kind to everybody. I said, okay, that's good. Because I'm like, that's pretty good. Give me a second, Jenky. Hold on, let me answer the question. She says he's kind to everybody, not just me. I said, okay. And he's cool, and he's funny, and he's short. He's short like you, Daddy. I said, damn it. And I said, okay, but that's good. That's some good qualities. I said, okay. I said, but what does that mean, though? But I want to know how she thinks. Then my son, Daddy, I have a crush too. Damn it. Who's this girl? Well, she's this, she's that. Okay. But I know the girl. So I'm like, I understand, Joshua. I get it. Now here comes my little short one. Little youngest one. Dad, I have a crush. No, you don't. Stop it. Why I gotta stop it? Because you're 7. What you know about crush? I have crushes too. I was so annoyed. Hey, I had to go upstairs. I'm like, this is a very annoying conversation. I was very annoyed. I can't take 3 of them at the same time. That's 3 crushes. I can't take it. I mean, why you on with all these damn crushes anyways? Jimmy said yes. So someone asks, did you ever struggle with lust and self-control? Hell yeah, I'm a man. Of course I have. Of course I have, for many years. Can people get a control of their lust and self-control? Yeah, they can, but you ain't got to stay there and wait for them. Listen, you ain't got to stay there and wait for people to get help with their own stuff, right? You is priceless and very yes, Juliet. So when you ask me, have you when you ask me those questions, when you when you ask me that question, understand. The first question was, can people get a control of their lust and self-control? Of course. Yes, they can when they are ready. If you want to wait around and be their sex bag and be their little fool to wait for them, you're going to waste your time. Don't wait for nobody to get a hold of their lust issues. Sometimes they don't even have lust issues. Sometimes it's just being a man and you all think that it's a lust issue. Or sometimes it's just jealousy. Like you when you tell a grown man that he can't go on IG and like other people's pictures, I think that's crazy. Just because you like somebody's pictures doesn't mean that you want them. I see cars all the time that I see women all the time that are in the gym that I think she looks attractive. I don't want them. I see women on social media, she's fine. I don't want her. I have no desire for them. And so just because somebody thinks somebody is attractive or pretty doesn't mean anything. Sometimes it's up to you to get a hold of yourself, right? But then the second question was, did you ever struggle with lust and self-control? Of course, we all do. Hell, we all do. We struggle with eating. We struggle with drinking, with alcohol. That's self-control. We struggle with telling lies. We struggle with eating right foods, and we struggle with exercise. We struggle with. We all have self-control issues. We just don't see it that way. We think self-control is just about male and females, or sex. Self-control is about all things. How much do you work out? How much do you eat right? How much do you exercise? Right? How much do you read? Do you read? Right? How much do you do this? How much? It's not about. We all struggle with self-control. How much do you drink? How much do you smoke? But the thing about it is that though I struggle with self-control, it wasn't nobody's duty or responsibility to wait for me while I fix that. Because if you wait and I know that you ain't going nowhere, I have all the time in the world. Let me take my time. You have to let people go through what they're going through. I'm serious. You have to let people go through their own stuff. And sometimes they have to go through it without you. You have to let them go through it without you. Hey, the AI catalyst, how you doing? If I gotta wonder and be confused about relationships and all. Facts, me too. Me too. Well, why you feel used though? Hey, Britt, how you doing? Why do you feel used? So she will tell her friends who will lead her astray. Hmm?
I can't find more than 3 of the words.
Rewrite the sentence. How much pages do you have left? Are you doing all of them today? Hey, how much homework do you have? Jesus, man. Rewrite the sentences below. Focus on spelling, capitalization, and punctuation. Jason is over. Is that the right there? Which there is that? Which one should it be?
There.
T-H-E-I-R, T-H-E-R-E, or T-H-E-Y-R-E?
The second and last one.
Which one is that one?
Actually, the last one.
Which one? No, he's over there. What's there?
There.
So which word is that?
The second and last one.
Which one was that? How you spell it?
T-H-E-I-E.
There you go. So that one was wrong. So over there, but over there talking to Carly. Okay. They are deciding on a title for their project. Okay, so what should go there? Look, you gotta pay attention, man. Look at the sentence. They are deciding on this title for their project. Tell me which word is wrong there. There's a mistake there too. Wait, what's up, Chris? What go on, brother? What go on? Read it again.
Jason.
No. They are deciding. Start from there.
They are deciding on a title for their project.
Find a word in there that doesn't fit.
This one.
There you go. What should it be?
This one.
Okay. What should we name ours? What is missing there? There's something wrong there too. And why you so okay? This is what are you circle here? Is that the punctuation? It should be a period.
Yeah.
Okay. And there's something else in there that's looking at the same sentence. There's something wrong.
There's the period. So if there's not a period, there shouldn't be a capital letter.
So put the period. Right? But there's something else.
Give me. And
Full stop, right? Full stop. We said full stop.
period. I put the period.
Let me get off of here now, man. Hey, let me get off of YouTube because I know you all don't like to hear this type of stuff. TikTok don't mind. But there's something else they're missing.
What they missing?
Well, they're asking a question. What should we name ours?
It has to be question.
There you go. So put a line under that too. That's not where you was. Over the next side. So now you have to rewrite the sentence and put the right things there.
Oh no.
That's what it says.
Oh no.
So go rewrite it. Go downstairs and write it.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Leave me alone, okay? Close the door, please.
Okay.
You don't mind? Indeed, indeed, indeed. Third grade. Third grade. What's up, Neil? Admire you so much. You're realistic. You're the best. Oh, well, thank you, Neil. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Neil. That's kind of you. You can't wish away what you are not willing to confront. Indeed. Chris, what's happening, man? I was saying something. I don't think I forget what I was saying. Was I saying something? I know I was saying something. Kyla! My daughter came home too and she's quiet. Kyla! Oh, lust. What are you doing? Oh. But yeah, when it comes to lust, man, when it comes to lust, that stuff, lust is a whole different beast, man. Whose approach, Chesney? Yeah, man, lust is a whole beast. But sometimes you don't listen. You can go through it with a man if you want to and wait until he becomes better. Or you can find somebody without that problem, man. Love, I'm telling you, lust is a beast. That stuff is beast. I feel used because I feel like I was just a sexual experience for him, but I showed him true love. You know, sometimes you give people love not because you wanted it back, but because they needed it. And so don't think that you wasted it. You can't waste love. Yeah, Eve, love is it's a whole beast, man. Yeah, women struggle with lust too. That's facts. There's certain targets. Yeah, sometimes that's how it is. Sometimes you haven't wasted love. Don't feel like you wasted your love. You can't. Sometimes you didn't love because you wanted it back. You had enough love within you. But sometimes, hey Tasha, how we doing? But sometimes they needed it, and that's why you gave it. But I'm telling you, if he has a problem, if he had a problem, he had a problem. Some people have problems with drugs or substance. Yeah, they got a problem with alcohol. They got a problem with lust. And sometimes it's not even whatever you gave them wasn't wasted. So don't yeah, give love to yourself. Understand that you're gonna have to let him be who he is. But let him heal by himself. Don't worry about him healing. But you didn't waste your love. You can't waste love on people. You're not wasting it. What do you feel about a woman saying she no longer wants to be in love? She just wants companionship. Well, if a woman or man, yeah, Renee, if a woman or man don't want love anymore, what are you afraid of? I'm a loving person. I'm a loving, capable of loving the right way. As far as trust goes, that's a problem. I hear you. If you can't trust, you can't love the right way either. You know what I mean? Without trust, you can't love fully. Why do people look for love yet they did not love themselves? Listen, oh, they are love themselves. Good question. Good dang question. Wasting love comment. Yeah, you can't waste love, man. She said in love. If you don't want to be in love, right? But why won't you want to be in love? It's because we're afraid of when it ends. People who don't want to be in love is very afraid of when it ends. Because when it ends, it's painful to many people. They have regrets they shouldn't have. I wish I shouldn't. I wish I didn't. And so you have to understand why. Why do you think that there's an end to it? Right? What is being in love? I think, yeah, Mike, I think for many, being in love is this feeling of, you know what being in love is? I like how being in love is like obsession. Yeah, being in love is an obsession that we consider love. Being in love is this thing that we think about the person all the time. When we eat, the person is there on our minds. When we smile, they're on our minds. When we sleep, they're on our minds. When we wake up, they're on our minds. That's an obsession thing. It's a very strong obsession that we call in love. And after a while, that infatuation phase. And after a while, that stuff calms down and love is what stays. But this in love thing is weird. It's a weird thing. All this stuff. Hey, here we. And so we have to learn, man, is obsession because the person stays on your mind. You can't think. You can't. This person is, oh my God. I remember when you eating a fruit. He ate this fruit The last time, oh my God, I saw him eat this fruit. It's so sweet. You know, you go to sleep. Oh my God, I wonder what he's doing. You're eating. I wonder what if he ate. That's crazy. It's a stage that we. It's an obsessive stage. At what cost do you want the companionship? Listen, I think being in love is one of the loving is one of the most beautiful things. But the only thing is, I think people are afraid. Mr. Anthony, your power came back. Do men think like that too? Well, like what exactly? Well, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, men do. Men fall in love. I Men fall in love. But then what the part is over? Is it still love or what is it then? It's love. It's just now it's a choice. You see, that's when love becomes a choice. This is when love becomes your decision. You see, when love becomes your decision, it becomes beautiful. If love is just a reaction, it's not beautiful. Did you hear what I said? You see, like loving your kids. Oh man, having the hotel. I'm sorry to hear that, brother. I'm sorry to hear that. What the heck was I saying? When love is a result of, or when love is because of, it's not good. When love is a choice, it's powerful. Love has to be a choice. So after this in love stage, when you go through real things, when you go through situations for real, see, because when you're in the in love stage, is because you haven't seen anything yet. You haven't seen the ugly parts. You haven't seen the disgusting, this disgustful part. I mean, disgusting parts. You haven't seen when they lied or when they're obnoxious or when they smell bad or when they have money. You haven't seen those parts yet. You haven't seen them farting in the beds under the blankets and it's pissing you off. You haven't seen those ugly parts where you can't stand. Company is shouldn't be in here 2 weeks. Oh man, that sucks, man. I hear you, man. But listen, go to a hotel. Enjoy your damn hotel, man. Enjoy your stay. Enjoy your stay. Have fun at the hotel. Take your wife to a hotel. Sometimes it's the best things. Sometimes it's a blessing to what's the blessing? The blessing is to have the choice and you can do it. Yeah, girl, yeah, I like that. Sometimes when bad things happen, good things come from it. It's a beautiful thing. Isn't that infatuation early on? Yeah, it is. But we just call it love. People call it falling in love. When they ignore you, when they are upset with you. Yeah, Kim. Now, after everything settles, love is there. Love is a choice now. You know what? I said I will love you, so let me love you anyways. You know what's the best way to love? Do you want to know? Let me tell you. Let me tell you the way to love that people don't love. That's why people say love is not real. Love should never be. Hey, Sonia. Love should never be something that somebody make you do. Love should never be because somebody is doing this for you. Hey, Flojo. Love should never be because somebody is good to you. Because when they stop being good to you, you stop loving. When they start treating you, this is something happened or is different, love is gone. Love should be, in a relationship, love should be my choice. Let me exercise my love every day. Not because of this, not because of that. Let me learn to exercise my love. Let me learn how to do it. Let me learn how to experience it on my terms. Let me learn how to turn mine on and keep it on. Can I do that? Or is my love dependent on conditions that I may like or not like? Is it depend on if they show up or not show up? Does it depend on if they piss me off one day or not? Because a lot of people, man, a lot of people say that you love, but when you're going through something, the love is gone and you don't even show love. You can't even speak. You can't communicate. You can't say hello. You can't do nothing. That love is gone. That's some shitty love. Matter of fact, when we're going through something, love, I should still feel loved by you. When we experiencing something, I should still feel loved by you. When we have an argument, I should still feel loved by you. But many times, it's not real because we want love. Love should be on the working on the inside of your heart. It shouldn't have to take the other person to do this and to grow with you and to grow this way and to be this way and to this and to that for you to love. That it means your love is dependent. Your love is conditional. Yeah. Love should be Not because of, but just because. Just because. Right, Chris? Corinthians chapter 13? Exactly, Mr. Anthony. Indeed. But it has to be because you want to. It has to be because you are doing it. It has to be because you are choosing to every single day. And sometimes it's rough to choose every day. Shouldn't be based when she makes me feel right. It shouldn't be based on that at all. Don't get me wrong. If she makes you feel good, then it feels good. But if you're gonna be in a relationship, there are gonna be days when she don't make you feel good. Hey, Latoya, I'm doing good. How you doing? When we married for after 30 years, after 30 years, people love you for a reason. What happens if you lose that thing? Starglow, do you have any kids? Do you have any kids, Starglow? Can you all? Here's a question: is there a reason why you love your kids, other than because they're your kids? Is there a reason? You see, we think love is different. We think romantic love is different. We think it's different from any kind of love. It's the same love. It's all the same love. We just think that it's different. The word love is the word love. The word love cannot be broken down. You all think it's different because we don't exercise it intentionally. I'm telling you, we think it's different. We say it's different. I'm not telling you that you have to be with somebody. I say love, not relationship, love. I'm talking about love itself, love by itself. It's not different. What I would do for my kids, I would do for my wife. I would. I would give my life for either one. I'm their parent, I'm their partner. You think it's different? What do you think is different? Okay, so with my kids, it's parent love, right? With my wife, it's a different type of love. It's intimate love. What I would do for one, I would do for the next. I would. Wouldn't you? How is it different? I mean, come on now. I mean, let's think about this. Would you love your wife the same way if she gained 200 pounds? Hell yeah. Listen, listen. Here's the deal. Would I love my wife if she gained 200 pounds? Hell yeah. Especially if she gets sick. Man. I mean, come on. I mean, like, seriously. I mean, for real. That's the problem. They keep thinking that love is about... I'm telling you, all bodies are going to change. What about 300 pounds? I love my wife enough that if I see her get into a place where she don't like herself, she doesn't really like being, I love her enough to say, hey, come on. Come on, let's do this. Can I tell you about something? Can I tell you about something? Can I say this? Without you all don't take me wrong? Without you all taking me wrong? Can I tell you all this? You look at my wife now, that's not how I met my wife. My wife was like a little, she looked a little sick. By the way, I'm not telling you all this behind her back. I met her looking sick. She didn't like it. She didn't like it. I said, come on. Come on. Work out with me. Come on. Let me show you. She started working out. She got to a place in her body. She loves it. I love it for you. I didn't really care for her being this look or that look. She liked that look. I mean, I thought she liked that look, but she didn't. And so, come on, let's go. Come to the gym. Now she put on muscles, she put on, arms and this and that and this and that, man. But to be honest, if I love my wife, I don't think I will watch my wife get hurt. I think gaining 300 pounds or 200 pounds is looking at my wife get hurt. Because if you gain 200 pounds, what are you doing? If I love my wife, I would not... See, I'm not one of them people who are going to watch, who are going to make content and watch my wife stuff all her face and with all this food in front of a camera, just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Hey, come on. Let's talk. Indeed, Chris. Indeed. She ain't. Come on, baby, come on. Let's talk. We communicate. Indeed, Chris. But I'm saying we have to be realistic. People bodies change. People get sick sometimes and their bodies change. If she gets sick, if she have a hormone problem, Miranda, if she have sick and she gained a couple pounds or 100 pounds, if I leave that woman because she gained 100 pounds because she's sick, I'm a ass. Exactly. Especially if food is not causing the weight. Me leaving that is just me being evil. It is a shell. So we have to learn, man. We have to learn. You love your partner. You want to encourage your partner on a regular basis, even when they hurt their feelings. Sometimes you have to hurt their feelings. Sometimes, I hurt my wife's feelings sometimes. Especially when she's stuck in a place at work. Hey, listen, fix your shit. Fix yourself. Come on now. Leave. Let that person, she used to complain about her boss all the time. Let that man be how he is. You gotta develop that. You gotta learn to grow. Grow through that. Figure that shit out. You be alright. Stop complaining. Figure that shit. Sometimes, listen. Listen. Don't ever assume that I'm talking to my wife all the time. Like, you okay? No, we two grown adults. Miranda, I do love thick women now. You know what I mean? We don't all. I don't. Listen. Sometimes she can't hear. My wife would not accept me saying it's okay. No, no, no. Sometimes she need a rough talking. Sometimes I need a rough talking. Let's be honest. What you all think? I just talk, baby, no, baby, no, baby, no, no, it's okay, no. Nah, sometimes fix your shit. Come on now. What are you even talking about? Fix the shit. You have to get over this. If you don't get over this, you're gonna be thinking about it. You have to go hard. I mean, you think, come on now. Sometimes you have to know when to go left and when to go right. You just can't be soft all the time. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. How long should a woman talk to a man before he begins to show? How long should a woman talk to a man before he begins to show that he is interested in a partnership? You mean a relationship or a partnership? How long should he? I can't put a number or a length of time to that. Some people take their time. It's not everybody's in a rush. A successful man don't move fast. Broke men, unsuccessful men, and horny men move fast. Right? Listen, I'm telling you all. Yeah, Renee, facts. It's very healthy. Broke men and horny men move fast. Or you get a month, a year, whatever you want. Yeah. And understand, broke men and unsuccessful men move fast. A man with success, a man with options, a man with with something on his mind. I mean, with head on his shoulder, he take his time, cause he has option. He ain't got to pick you, so you can't put a time to it. It depends. It really depends. I can't give those answers. Yeah, a man with purpose move on to purpose, or moves with a purpose. So if you want a man with a purpose who is intentional, it's gonna be different. Now you find a raggedy man who just wants your body, he's gonna love bomb you. He's gonna speed it up. Sometimes the faster he moves, is because he don't want a damn thing. Yeah, Fifi, seriously, and that's just putting it, easily. Broke and horny men who want to love bomb you, they're ready because they have to put that pressure on you because they want you to see they want you to see specifically. But a man with a purpose, successful, that man take his time. A man who's successful, he has options. He can choose somebody else, but he want to get to know you first. He want to make sure that you're the right fit. Men are different, man. But men are not men. It's not the same. They are successful men and they are raggedy men. You can't put them in the same boat because it's different. May meet you and he may want a place to stay. Yeah! Facts, Tasha. I want to, steamroll you. So just pay attention. See if he's successful or see if he's raggedy. I'm just saying. Just pay attention. But yeah, man, just open your eyes, pay attention. But I can't give you an answer to that one. I can't give you a specific answer. It depends on the man. I'm telling you. One of the things that you have to learn to do is use discernment. Discernment has to be the key. Discernment has to be the key. Don't be afraid to use discernment. And if you're wrong, it's okay. Next time you'll learn how to use it. Not the one who claimed he was ready for LDR. What's LDR? All the while the man needed a place to stay while he came to. Number one, never let a man stay with you. Never let a man move in with you. Successful men don't move in with women. I'm telling you this straight up. Successful men don't move. Oh, long distance relationship. Successful men do not move in with women. Only men who can't afford their own stuff wants to move in with women. All right, Chris, I see you. I see you, brother. Successful man who can afford his own lifestyle do not want to move in with a woman. Hold on, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I didn't cook. I'm telling my wife I didn't cook. Not today. But there is lasagna in the fridge. Here could come me talking my stuff out. My wife, she always asks me before she comes from work if I need something. So if I don't cook, I tell her I didn't cook. So she could bring something, or she could eat what's here. Because I usually cook for my wife. Where are you at? I know, right? She kind of quiet, isn't she? But yeah, man, successful men don't move in. Men, oh, I don't know why a man would move in with a girl or a woman. I never understood why. I never would move in a woman. If I ain't married to you, I don't live with you. If I ain't married with you or married to you, I will never live with you. I think that's the weirdest thing ever. I don't want to test anything. I don't want to try anything. I don't want to see how you live. If I'm not married to you, I have no desire to move in with you. Only men who wants to just mooch off of you and want to you pay his bills as the one who want to move in with you. I promise you. I'm telling you, Chris. I'm telling you because they're broken horny. I'm telling you. So one of the biggest red flags is when a man asking you to move in with you. Red flag. Where you coming from? Me, my young man. I'm telling you. I'm telling my son, never move with a woman. Some of these men move in with you and you have kids. You think a man, listen, number one, if you have kids and a man know you have kids and he still want to move in with you, that's a red flag. Because ain't nobody want to be in a house with people with kids who ain't theirs. It sounds bad. Why would a man give up his space and his quiet and his peace to move in with you with your kids? Where you hear noise and you hear people playing and you hear, hell no. They leave their mother's house to go to another mother. Facts. That's what it is. That's what it is. So when you hear a man talking about, I want to move in with you and giving you ideas and giving you hints, he want to move in with you, that man don't have nothing. He don't have a pot to piss in or what? A window to throw it out. I'm experiencing that with my daughter, mother. I'm happy that man hasn't done something. Man. I'm telling you, man, that's some scary stuff, you know. That's really scary stuff for you, man. That's really scary stuff. Happy with that situation. I feel you. I feel you, man. That is some scary stuff. But yeah, man, ain't nobody moving in with you. And I think women have to start learning. If a man want to move in with you, you have to ask, can he provide for you? If you want to move in with her, can he provide for her? I mean, if you want to move in with me, can you provide for me? Because you want to move in with me. Why he just needed a place to stay with his children when he visited because their mother wouldn't. I'm telling you, man. Them dudes coming from their mother's house to your house, looking for another mother. He can move next door to me, but not with me. Sure, I don't even. Listen, let's stay at a distance. When we in a relationship, when we start dating, I ain't supposed to see you every day, and vice versa. I got 13 home owners between my nephew and my sons, and the next phase is their own company. That's what I'm talking about. Just want to shock up. Yeah, I don't know what men those are. Hey, but listen, I gotta go. My wife about to come home. I wanna get off of here. I gotta go. So you all, thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for conversations. Thank you all for being here and being present. I appreciate you guys being here. Let me go make sure my daughter finished her homework. Hey, Chris, I don't want to get beat up yet. Let me go make sure she's done her homework before my wife comes, because if she ain't done her homework yet, because I know she's still writing, so especially if they're wrong, And I ain't corrected them. Because when she comes home, she check her homework. I'm like, woman, let me do that. But so let me get over here. God be blessed. I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys for your conversation and your time. And I'll see you guys